After months of trade speculation and contract negotiations, the JT Miller saga finally has reached a conclusion as the Vancouver Canucks have re-signed the 29-year-old forward to a 7-year contract extension worth $56 million on Friday afternoon. And this comes after reports that his agent was going to put a deadline on future talks, which may have accelerated the process. The deal will start in the 2023-24 season as he still has one more season left at $5.25 million on his current contract. And Miller is going into his 4th season with the Vancouver Canucks after he was acquired by then general manager Jim Benning from the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2019 for a 1st and a 3rd round pick and a goaltender named Marek Mazanek. And since then, all he has done is score goals and accumulate points, recording 74 goals and 217 points in 202 games. That included a career-high 99 points in the 2021-22 season on the strength of 32 goals and 67 assists. He also led all forwards in hits with 172 and was second only to Bo Horvat in faceoff percentage with 54.1%. And while the contract holds some inherent risk with it being the full 7 years, the hope will be that Miller won't slow down as he gets past 35 years old. And by the time the deal ends in the 2029-30 season, he will be approaching 37 years of age, which is usually when veterans stop living up to a contract worth $8 million AAV. Fortunately for the Canucks and general manager Patrick Alvin, the salary cap is projected to steadily rise in the coming years, which will make it easier to live with that type of deal in the near future. Miller has been an integral part of the Canucks offense ever since he joined the team, so it was essential that the Canucks either re-sign him or trade him for a major package of assets. And turns out it's the former, and fans will be seeing his passionate and potent offensive self for hopefully the next 8 years, or at least the next 5. So Alvin and his staff will turn to captain Bo Horvat and try to bang out a similar deal with him. The 27-year-old pivot is entering the final year of his contract and will be looking for a raise on the team-friendly $5.5 million AAV, which he'll be receiving in 2022-23. With a career-high 31 goals last season, he is definitely worth at least $7 million AAV with the same term in my opinion, and he is also an integral part to that team's power play and penalty kill and is the primary matchup center on most nights. And not to mention, he takes the majority of the draws and wins most of them, leading all pivots with a 57% success rate. Long story short, the work is far from over for the Canucks front office. Regardless, Alvin checked a huge box office to-do list today, and fans should be very happy that they have Miller, who will likely hit 80 or more points again this season, headlining a deep offensive group that added Ilya Mikheyev and Andrei Kuzmenko to the mix earlier in the offseason. If Alvin can get Horvat signed to a reasonable deal as well, the Canucks will have their core forwards locked up until at least 2023-24. Hopefully for the fans' sake, they can make some hay in the win column in that time and have a few playoff appearances before Canucks Nation has to suffer through yet another contract negotiation with Elias Pettersson coming up. Thank you guys for tuning in and have a wonderful day.